Just a mellow, late-night look back at that Charlotte Lakers game. I'll analyze the first period and see if I get further than that.
Lakers won the in-season tournament back in December, and then have kind of flatlined.
The next words that come out of his mouth are that they are a mediocre team. Yep, mediocre team that won the in-season tournament. It's going to be interesting as history goes by whether the strategy that Adam Silver had for that works, because as time goes on, people are just going to remember that they have that championship. They're going to forget how ridiculously rigged it was.
A loss tonight, and they're officially a mediocre team. Loose picked up by Nick Richards. That scored a turnover on LeBron James.
So there it was, the words, their mediocre team, followed by turnover by LeBron James, who was always leading that team in turnovers. You think that has anything to do with them being mediocre? Because technically, it's incorrect to say they're a mediocre team. The team itself is loaded. They're talented and they're deep. It's what's happening on the floor with that team that's the problem.
LeBron James. All right, Ish, what do you got? Oh, my goodness!
I gotta ask, why can't LeBron stop ball here? If anyone was in the position to be the ball stopper, it was him.
Coming up 35 piece. Woo!
Pretty comfortable draining that in LeBron's face.
And made them all.
We get another look at LeBron's first turnover here in the replay.
Pass right here. Three guys could have stole that one.
Indeed. That was just terrible. When I said earlier that LeBron leads the team in turnovers every night that he plays, I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating. You'd think that you would switch that up every now and then. Surely someone else would lead the team in turnovers one night. He's every single game. Here's the one where I questioned why LeBron didn't stop ball. Now you can see that Austin Reaves already has somebody. There's another Charlotte player over to the right, and over where you see Hachimura, there's a Charlotte player in that corner. The only sensible basketball play there is for LeBron to stop the ball. But you can see that instead he's taking his supervisor role. He's got his arm up. He's directing someone to go somewhere. No, man. Basketball intelligence? I don't want to hear about this guy's basketball intelligence anymore. You see how he veers over to Hachimura. It doesn't make any sense at all. What, you and Hachimura need to go guard the guy in the corner while someone else has a clear path to the lane? And you want Reaves to leave the guy that he was guarding wide open over in the corner on his side? No, it does not make any sense. And you know I complain about LeBron's wide open layups and dunks a lot. I don't pretend that that's not a league-wide problem, as evidenced here. It is. The problem with LeBron that bugs me so much is that you all be talking about LeBron being mind-boggling at age 39 when this is the league he's playing in. This looks like a senior citizens league. This looks like a 39 and up league. I mean, this type of shit makes us at home look at it and say, well, goddamn, I could do that. That is not the type of competitive atmosphere that you should be proud of accomplishing a damn thing in. Now, LeBron's nonstop blowing on his hands and his excessive sweating is a petty thing to talk about, admittedly, but it comes up enough to where you finally do wonder. I mean, he's supposed to be chasing a guy on defense here, and he's got to take time to blow on his hands. What the fuck is wrong with your hands to where even then, you know, it's not like he's at the free throw line. He's in the middle of a play and needs to get a couple of blows in. Somebody told me to make a joke video about it, but no, it'd be exhausting. I mean, I kid you not, he must blow on his hands 100+ times a game. You just wonder what exactly is going on there. It's particularly interesting to analyze this footage fresh off of looking at that 1991 Bulls-Lakers game and remembering that it wasn't just your imagination, that guys weren't standing around. And here, as soon as the offense sets up, people get stationary. Somebody tries to make a move, an isolation move, and he either makes it or he gets the foul call while everybody else watches. Take this sequence, for example. LeBron's already there. He's already down in the corner because he never got back in the first place on defense. Now here comes the rest of the team. And these pros resemble those lazy, nonchalant guys on the pickup court that you don't want to have on your team. You got one Laker, Hachimura, going for the rebound. Everyone else is already gone. Well, except LeBron is still there, flat-footedly watching his brick. Now watch LeBron on this play. He's about to take off, get a head start. Several other Lakers are going to follow him. Charlotte gets the loose ball. Imagine that. There aren't any Lakers there to get the defensive rebound. And if it weren't for Hachimura with a heroic play there, that should have been points for Charlotte. So you see here, of course, LeBron's already there. And it's not just that it's another uncontested layup. I mean, there's defenders there that could contest it and simply chose not to. He just keeps racking up all these uncontested layup points. But it's not that as much as realizing that this is a league of cherry pickers. And hey, is it easy points? Sure. Do you respect the guys on the pickup court that cherry pick all day? You know, the guys that don't help rebound or play D, but are happy to get the ball down at the other end. The NBA was supposed to crack down on this starting in 2021. And what I'm talking about is the offensive player veering into the defensive player. It's pretty subtle. You might want to give him credit for being clever, but it is against the rules. Austin Reaves starts in that direction. Naturally, the defender takes off in pursuit. Reaves changes his own trajectory to be in the path of the defender. So, he caused that contact. The defender goes flying out of bounds, off balance. Reaves is free to shoot the shot after the contact, and even though he initiated it, which is against the rules, the rest don't seem to be able to keep up with the rule book. You also see shooters jumping into defenders who have left their feet. That was supposed to have been against the rules a few years ago, but I still see shooters doing it. So look in the back, look who's already on the other side of the court, and wiping sweat off of himself again. He is constantly doing that. Look at how obvious this goaltend is. And AD's actually mad about it. But guess who the first person to run over and complain was? It was LeBron. So if you're a Laker, you can chew out the refs no matter how wrong you are. LeBron, you have no idea what you're fucking talking about. Now, there's LeBron at the top of the screen, standing flat-footed, resting, watching. But everyone is somewhat motionless considering that they're in the middle of a professional basketball game, especially fresh off of watching one of the old NBA games. And watch for it. There it is. LeBron is leaving. Listen to LeBron.
James. James. Blocked by the equipment.
That guy said blocked by the equipment. But what I'm pointing out is James yelling, screaming every time he drives, all the drama. And of course he quit. So after LeBron gets blocked by a player and the rim, it leads to points for Charlotte. Of course, LeBron is already down there, well rested and waiting for AD to drop an easy bucket off for him. Oh, nice. We have a replay. Sorry, LeBron fans. That's a clean block right there, followed by throwing it into the corner of the rim. And then look at this dude. Grabbing his fucking shoulder. Is this motherfucker for real? God damn. Well, just stay there and whine about a foul that didn't happen while the other team scores on your team. Thanks to you. Behold his great passing. Behold, le watch from afar. Followed by, le I'm the first one out of here. Now here we see LeBron's genius court vision, how he controls the game, the ability to find Anthony. Oh, that was Austin Reaves? Oh, erase everything I just said. It's only amazing and impossible if LeBron did it. All right, LeBron goes to the bench with the score 20-27, which is just as well. I'm only going to do the one period, but I will show the final score of the period, which shows that the Lakers extended their lead by 1 point with LeBron on the bench. Oh, here, they're showing another angle of the dynamic dipshits complaining about the goaltend call when it was, in fact, a goaltend. And really, what is the sweat? He's the only one out there. that looks like he just got out of the shower. The whole time. Hello.